Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matchers. Lifestyle brands can survive the coming times. Lifestyle brands. Yeah, I just talked about brick and mortar businesses making a comeback. But notice I said they're making a comeback, which is affecting the tech industry, which are having massive layoffs. The thing is, we still got something coming. Some people say recession, stagnation, which is a combination of inflation and high unemployment. Some people are using the D word, depression. Whatever the case, we got some changes coming. But one of the things that can survive the coming times, in which are always strong businesses, are lifestyle brands. Now, a lifestyle brand is basically a company that aims to sell products by marketing to a particular lifestyle. And I did a video on that before. And I'll link it in the description box where I talked about it. And I used a thumbnail of someone on a skateboard. It showed their feet in the skateboard. But in that video, I talked about some lifestyle brands, like you got these skate shops and clothing that adheres strictly to those who are into the skateboarding lifestyle and everything. You know, another lifestyle brand, it could be something for golf. You got stores out there that really just cater to them. Virtually every mall, like I say, I always looking in a mall. One thing when I'm walking through a mall and looking at the businesses and getting an idea, I always see a store like that might cater to more the gothic population. But that's a lifestyle. I mean, you know, I'm always talking about Body Game. They got a whole fitness thing. They got a whole fitness. In fact, there's a big fitness department store chain, Dick's. And even though they get good traffic at the location they at in my area, they actually move into another location. They took a building and basically they building it from scratch. They move into a bigger location. But that's a lifestyle thing. Like if you into any sports or anything, that's a lifestyle thing. It could be whatever. If you have a group of people who follow a certain pattern lifestyle, you just have to figure out, okay, what are they buying? What products do they have? And then you just create a product for that. And see, the thing with a lifestyle, it's something that will survive, because when it's a lifestyle, it goes beyond money. When people live in a lifestyle, they're not living it to make money. They are living it because they want to do it. It's part of their identity. Most people will find their mate, create a family, if they can live their everyday life according to their particular lifestyle. All you have to do is promote something that adheres to that lifestyle. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Let me write down something real quick. Anyway, just got to remind myself to give y'all a link to when I first talked about this 5 years ago. And it's an incredible thing. Seriously, it could be the surfing. Okay, I always go out to San Diego at least once a year. And I remember riding around with my family out there. They were showing me the sections of San Diego where they got all these surf shops and everything. Like I remember walking around out there with my family member, with my cousin, and they were just, it was this older guy. He walking, he got his surfboard and everything, but that's a lifestyle. Like if you talk about surfboards, you talk about those suits that they wearing, anything connected with that, you know? You might have something that's dealing with fans of a particular music style. Like in the DC area, you got the go-go. But there were businesses that cater to that. And in fact, sometimes it could even cater to someone who works in a certain business. I have an old IG friend, Facebook friend. I met her when I went to this modeling call back in the day. Yeah, I had 1,000 jobs. Like I said, I worked for a minute for a modeling company. Worked for a minute. It was actually more on the business side. Let me share that story real quick, because I always say it. I came in, but I had like this business suit on, and the owner, she said, you look like you could model, but you looking more like a businessman. But then I did a walk for her because my mother had modeled and taught me some how to walk. And she's like, oh, okay, we can get you on the runway too. But anyway, this woman I met at, ironically, another modeling call, she had a business where she sold costumes for female exotic dancers. And it was just, see, in a way, you can call that a lifestyle. And that's more business to business, but it's whatever. Figure out who's living a particular lifestyle. Okay, what do they want? What do they eat? Like I've talked before about you have an increase in population of people living a more holistic, natural lifestyle. You know, some people might call them new agey, but these are types they're gonna eat vegan, use more natural products. That's their life. You know, they might, follow the stars. They might be chilled during Mercury in retrograde or something. But that's a lifestyle. You got astrologers catering to that lifestyle. It's like, say, well, I'm an astrologer. Or they are herbalists. See, you got some of these holistic folks, they don't like regular medicines and everything. But you got a lot of herbalists. They basically cater into that lifestyle so they can live that more holistic lifestyle. And there's so many examples. Like, just think about whatever lifestyle you live in. If it's like, all it has to do is, it don't have to be a whole mainstream. Because see, here's the thing. If you're thinking about customers for whatever lifestyle you're promoting, you can make a lot off of a few hundred customers. I never forget what a bookstore owner told me. It's a Muslim brother, rest his soul, peace be unto him. He said he had a bookstore. He said, just to keep his bookstore in business, make money, he just need 100 customers a month. 100 customers who will buy stuff a month. That's how much money he was making. Like, the beauty of it is, if you have a certain product, you don't need thousands and thousands to make money. You just need enough people. Like, let me use a holistic thing. You got a growing population of people who use natural products like shea butter and stuff like that, like homemade soaps and all of that. These people are making money. These people got kiosks in malls. At some point, I expect somebody to expand to maybe a storefront in the mall. But right now, there's like 2 different malls that within driving distance. There's a kiosk there selling like natural products. And that's actually big because you have people who live that lifestyle. They want more natural. They don't like a lot of chemicals in it. That's a lifestyle, So it's catering really to that lifestyle. So that's how you can make money. Because the thing with lifestyle, it's going to stick that way regardless of the financial situation. People stick with their stuff. The typical lifestyle doesn't require you spend a lot of money to maintain it personally. You just need the products. It's not saying, well, you got to make, most of them. You got some upper class lifestyles. You got to be millionaires and all of that, skying of millionaire families. But that's them. But for the regular person who will be more affected by recession, depression, stagnation, whatever term you have to use, they ain't spending a lot of money. Then they're going to keep living it. It's their life. When someone has a life, that's how they do it. Because like I said, a lifestyle, it can bring you a mate, you got a family in it, you eating according to it. Lifestyles are powerful. Or you just need a brand that taps into a lifestyle, and it needs to work. All right? So anyway, check out that video link I shared when I first talked about lifestyle brands. But think about whatever lifestyle you live or that you're familiar with. Research it. Like, one thing, if you're going to get into a lifestyle brand, you need to know everything about it. It's actually best if you actually live that lifestyle yourself. Don't come in. Seriously, it's best. Don't be somebody. Don't try not to be that person who's coming from the outside. Oh, money, let me jump into it. One of the things with lifestyle brands, people want to get products from somebody who knows about the lifestyle. And that's a good marketing thing to say, hey, you know what? I'm a skater. I'm a surfer. I live a holistic lifestyle. I'm a vegan. Whatever it is. All right? So anyway, especially for y'all who got a lifestyle brand now or want to look into it, let's go make that money.